This is standard 8FB5. We're dealing with functions. The first part of the standard tells us to describe qualitatively the relationship between two quantities shown in a graph. In other words, is the function increasing, decreasing, or neither? And is the function linear or nonlinear? Linear means forms a line. Let's look at these. At the bottom, it tells us to determine whether each graph is linear or nonlinear, and whether it is increasing, decreasing, or neither over the interval for x between 0 and 4. So we're talking about x between 0 and 4. Make sure we find just that interval, x between 0 and 4. So on the x-axis, let's start with this first one. On the x-axis, 0 would be right here, 4 would be right here. We're just asking what's happening for the function between 0 and 4, from there to there. And we notice this is increasing. Is it linear or nonlinear? Nonlinear, does not form a line, right? Let's look at 2. From x is 0, which is right here, to x is 4. The function is increasing, it's going up. Is it linear or nonlinear? It is nonlinear. Graph 3, from x is 0. See, on the x-axis, we're finding 0. On the x-axis here, we're finding 4. What is this segment doing between there? It's not going up. It's not going down. It's neither, right? It's unchanged. It is neither. Okay. Is it linear or nonlinear? That's a line. It is linear. And on this one, between x, see here on our x-axis, x is 0 and x is 4. Between this section right here, what we've got is it's decreasing. It's going down, and it is linear. It forms a line. The second part of this particular function says, for the standard, says, from a verbal description, sketch a graph that represents the qualitative features of a function, not numeric, but the qualitative. Is it going up? Is it going down? Is it linear? Is it nonlinear? If it is linear, then you're going to have a constant change, constant rate of change, because a constant rate of change means that you're talking about a slope that doesn't change, right? The slope stays the same. The change in y over the change in x is the same everywhere. That would be a constant rate of change. Okay, so Caleb is participating in a walkathon. His goal is to walk as far as possible over an 8-hour period. So we're going a total of 8 hours. For the first 3 hours, he keeps a steady pace of 2 miles per hour. Okay, so let's plot that. For 3 hours, he's going to go 2 miles per hour. To go 2 miles per hour, you're going to start at 0 distance, 0 miles, in 0 time, 0 hours. Read your x and y axis, tells you what you got. So we start at 0, 0. And he is walking at 2 miles per hour. If he's walking at 2 miles per hour, that means that's 2 over 1, change in y over change in x. Up to over 1. Up to over 1, and he does that for 3 hours, right? So we need to do one more of those, up to over 1. So there's our first segment. Let's draw our line that goes through there. That line would start here, and it, oops, I'm drawing this line segments. Drawing from here. From there to there. From 0, 0, see if I can move it over a little bit. From 0, 0 up to 3, 6. All right, now let's see what else this tells me. This tells me that he He then stops walking while he takes a 1 hour break for lunch. So he's going to have a 1 hour break for lunch. He's not going to go any distance at that time frame. No change in distance. He's going to spend 1 hour doing nothing. So 1 hour would be from 3 hours in to 4 hours in. So we got a straight line segment there. Now let's see what the last piece is. He says, finally, he walks at a steady pace of 1 mile per hour for the remaining time. And remember, it was an 8-hour time frame. So we're 4 hours into it. We're going to go 1 mile per hour for 4 hours, right? Okay, let's put us in some dots here so we can find that from here. We go up 1 and over 1, up 1 and over 1, right there. Up 1 and over 1, up 1 and over 1. We're talking about that right there. So let's put in our linear equation there. Let's draw our line from here to there. And that would be our line. Notice we have on the first section, we've gone 2 miles per hour up 2 over 1 for 3 hours. Then 1 hour he rested. Then he went at a rate of 1 hour, 1 mile per hour up 1 over 1.